Today, I want to talk about why I think it's an important technological development to combine a blogging platform with a social network, and why I believe that Steemit.com exemplifies these points, thereby making it currently the superior implementation of this technology. The greatest thing about Steemit, bar none, is that it enables you to meet people from all over the world who are like-minded. One of the things that drew me into Steemit was that it seemed like there were people there like me. But the only reason I knew that was because they wrote long posts. The people on Steemit didn't write their posts because they wanted to get paid. That's a misconception. They wrote their posts because they wanted to share their perspective. That's all any of us really want to do, whether it's in our private lives or work lives. But we have plenty of ways to share our perspective, right? Medium, Reddit, Facebook. But we didn't. Well, I did. I tried to write long posts on Facebook. After all, didn't my friends want to hear the details of my nuanced opinions? Well, turns out not really, so I stopped. Why? Because opening up to the world nowadays is actually dangerous. Stating any strong opinion guarantees that someone is going to troll you or argue with you or even hate you, and you're supposed to invite that? For what? Nothing. For the privilege of having ads shown to you. Why go through that? For what? Attention, validation, and ego boost? The percentage of times I received a thoughtful response, whether positive or negative, was negligible. Especially compared to the number of times I received some dismissive comment like TLDR. Sorry for writing a thoughtful response. I guess I was delusional to imagine we were engaging in a real conversation on Facebook. On Steemit, we post for a reason. For Steam. Not dollars, not gold, not Bitcoin. Just Steam. Because Steam is the proof that there are people out there who value what we're creating, and they do that not because we're famous or hot, because they don't know any of that about us, because Steemit is anonymous. Well, except for me. They like you for you, and that's a relationship. Being anonymous allows you to be open and honest about yourself without having to worry about whether you'll lose your job, offend some high school friend, or alienate a family member, while trolly and aggressive comments are minimized by a remarkably effective flagging mechanism enforced only by the crowd, not anyone at Steemit HQ. And flags don't ban you from the platform like might happen with Twitter or Facebook. They just limit the user's ability to earn steam, and if egregious enough, hide the comment from view. This is not a safe haven for abusers and harassers, so people don't have to hold back out of fear of some troll ruining their day. But I don't think that's the only reason there are so few negative comments on Steemit. I think we're just too busy interacting with people we like. Facebook doesn't care if you're happy or interacting with people who are going to help you live a more fulfilled life. It only cares if you're engaged, if you're paying attention, and then it sells your attention to the highest bidder. That's their business model. Ever noticed how many posts you're shown that seem to need correcting? Find yourself resisting the urge to comment and prove the post wrong? That's algorithmically manufactured engagement, and conflict generates far more engagement than conflict resolution. Anger generates more engagement than happiness. Hatred generates more engagement than love. But when you find another person, just an ordinary person who looks at the world the way you do but from their own unique perspective, whether you like it or not, a relationship begins, which is why we immediately started chatting on external chat clients like Slack and Rocket. When have you ever done that? When have you started using a social network, found it lacked a critical feature that you and many others wanted, gone off and found a solution to that problem, but continued using the platform? But it was natural. I think most of us knew exactly what we were doing. We were hacking together a solution because we knew that eventually a more tightly integrated one would be built into the platform, and that's not because the guys at Steemit told us so, it's because it just felt right. The fact that no other blogging platforms have found it necessary or desirable to add meaningful social features doesn't prove that blogging and social networking don't go together. It proves that they are not very good blogging platforms. Because when you find someone like you, or someone who likes you, and you like them back, of course nothing would make you happier than getting to know them better. And all of this is built on the foundation of the long post. All of this is to say that even leaving aside the fact that Steemit is built on top of a revolutionary cryptocurrency that enables people to earn dollar equivalent money for their posts, as well as equity in the entire enterprise, what is equally revolutionary is that it has created a platform that successfully incentivizes the sharing of complex and nuanced perspectives while disincentivizing negative and counterproductive behaviors so that we can form relationships not based on 140 character platitudes, but on nuanced essays constructed in a judgment and retribution safe zone. That's why Steemit combines a blogging platform with a social network. That's why no one else has been able to do it. That's why Steemit Inc. is continuing to build out social features. And that's why Steemit is awesome.